can't stalk him alone.
Alright, let's be real for a second. Marvel's been in a bit of a weird phase lately, between some underwhelming shows and a few movies that made us go, that's it? It started feeling like the magic was wearing off. But then boom, Thunderbolts dropped and suddenly it's like Disney remembered how to make us care again. It's gritty, it's chaotic, it's got the kind of morally great team-ups we've been craving. Basically, Thunderbolts is the anti-Avengers movie we didn't know we needed, and now that it's here, we're hungry for more. So if you finished Thunderbolts and you're wondering what to watch next while you wait for the MCU to keep this momentum going, here are 5 movies you need to check out. And no, I'm not just gonna say Suicide Squad 5 times, though we will be talking about that one. By the by, I'm the movie guy and let's start this list. Let's start in with the obvious one, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. And no, not the 2016 version with Joker in a Hot Topic catalog, this is the good one. It's violent, it's hilarious, and somehow it makes you care about a guy named Polka Dot Man. Like Thunderbolts, it leans into the whole team of misfits with questionable morals thing, but cranks the chaos to 11. The action is bloody and creative, the characters are weirdly lovable, yes, even King Shark, and Gunn somehow makes you tear up about a giant rat. Only downside, if you're not into gore or super dark humor, it might feel a bit much. But if you like the more unhinged vibe in Thunderbolts, this one is basically a spiritual sibling. Now here's a movie that came out swinging, got slept on, and then became a cult classic. Dredd is gritty, brutal, and has a vibe that screams no one here is a hero. Karl Urban's Shin, Judge Dredd, teams up with a rookie psychic to survive a building full of criminals trying to kill them. It's like The Raid, but with helmets and a lot more slow motion death. The film has this dark, oppressive atmosphere that would fit right into the more grounded street level MCU stuff. Plus, it doesn't waste time with origin fluff. It drops you into the chaos and lets you hold on for dear life. Only con, it never got a sequel, which honestly feels like a crime. Zack Snyder's Watchmen is stylish, violent, and morally complex, which is probably why some fans love it and others kinda stare at it confused. But if Thunderbolts got you into the idea of broken superheroes and messy ideologies, Watchmen is like the deep dive into that world. It's not afraid to ask the heavy questions like who watches the Watchmen or why is the blue guy naked the whole time. The visuals are pure Snyder, slow-mo, rain, dramatic lightning, basically a moving comic book panel. The downside, it's dense. Like you might need a snack break halfway through. And if you're not in the mood for something philosophical, it might feel a bit much. But for fans of anti-heroes and morally grey storytelling, it hits hard. This one's a bit of a sleeper pick. Chronicle is like if you handed 3 teenagers superpowers and just hoped for the best. Spoiler, it doesn't end well. Shot in found footage style, but not the annoying kind, it slowly builds up from kids messing around with powers to full-on supervillain origin story. Dane DeHaan's performance is uncomfortably good, and the film explores power, isolation, and descent into darkness in a way that's surprisingly grounded. It's not big, explosive blockbuster, but it's smart and intense, and if you like the more psychological side of characters like Bucky or Yelena, this one will hit the spot. The only knock, it's short and ends right when you want more. Like, give us Chronicle 2, cowards. M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable is the slow burn of superhero movies. It's moody, quiet, and plays more like a drama than a comic book flick, but that's kinda what makes it great. Bruce Willis plays a man discovering he might be unbreakable. Hey, that's the title. And Samuel Jackson is this mysterious, comic book obsessed dude with bones made of glass. It's all about duality, destiny, and what it means to be a hero or a villain. If you love Thunderbolts for the inner conflict and subtle character work, this one scratches that itch in a more emotional, grounded way. But heads up, it's a very slow movie. Like, is anything gonna blow up slow? Don't expect MCU pacing here, but if you're down to vibe with a darker, more philosophical take on superpowers, it's worth it. Quick shout out to our honorable mention, Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy. It's a blast of a movie. Hellboy himself is the perfect kind of anti-hero, grumpy, sarcastic, loves cats, and punches monsters for a living. The film blends supernatural horror, quirky humor, and stylish creature design in a way that's super fun and totally unique. It doesn't hit the same tone as Thunderbolts, but if you're here for a team of outcasts kicking ass and struggling with their darker sides, this still fits the bill. It's aged a little bit, early 2000 CGIs, you get it. But the charm is still strong, and Ron Perlman as Hellboy is just chef's kiss. So there you have it, 6 movies to dive into if Thunderbolts left you hungry for more anti-hero action, questionable morals, and chaotic team-ups. Which ones have you already seen, and what did you think of Thunderbolts? Was it redemption for Marvel or just another mixed bag? Let me know down in the comments, and hey, if you enjoyed this list, hit that like button, maybe even subscribe. And until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.